What's up, my TikTok family? It's your boy Berto checking in with another video, guys. Hope everybody's doing good early this morning, man. It is early. It's like 6 in the morning. But guess who's up putting in work? Me, of course, all the time, letting you guys know what's going on around the world. So I just found out that TikTok made another sacrifice. If you guys don't know, TikTok lost a comedian named Haha Huey, Huey Haha. Very funny guy. Very unfortunate he died away. He was only 22 years old. He actually had some very good content. Like I told you guys, very young TikTokers are going to start dying. And we've seen it all this year, from dancers to comedians, to impersonate. All type of TikTok people have been passing away along with YouTubers. And I told you guys, because YouTube and TikTok is the new wave of celebrities and the new wave of famous people, we're going to start seeing a lot of sacrifice. That's because Hollywood is trying to get to these people. And whenever you don't bow down to Hollywood, they get rid of you. If Hollywood cannot control you, they either one, they sacrifice you for a greater good for them, or two, they destroy your legacy or whatever you have. They know how to drag people down to the ground, and that's what they're notorious for doing. Hollywood has been going after TikTokers and YouTubers for the past year now. Because like I told you guys, TikTok and YouTube is the new wave. So we're going to see a lot of TikTokers and YouTubers get sacrificed. When they don't sign that contract and they're not being controlled by Hollywood and they're still making money, that's not a good sign. Hollywood doesn't like that, because Hollywood wants to have their share in everybody's pie. They want to be in everybody's money. They want to have control over everybody that's coming up, anybody that's big, because they want that influence over the next generation. Once they get that control over you and you sign that contract, now they got you wearing dresses as a guy. Excuse me, as a woman, they make you get your body done and alter the way you look. Hollywood has a way of having control over people and giving them this image they want them to have. And that's the sucky thing about being signed to anybody, any kind of sponsors, because once they get control of you, you can't do anything. That's why you hear a lot of these artists upset they can't release music. They can't get this feature from a certain person. They can't do certain things because their label won't allow them. Especially if someone's being blackballed, nobody will make music with you. And that's what happens to people that, refuse to sell their soul or try to get out of it. They get blackballed out the industry. They can't make any money. They end up, broke, filing for bankruptcy, and they're the laughing stock of the industry. But those are actually the real people in the industry that didn't bow down to the elites, the Hollywood elites. All these TikTokers we've seen die are very young, and most TikTokers are very young because TikTok is an app for younger people. And most of the people blowing up on TikTok are from the ages of 15 to about 24, 25. So what you're seeing right now is TikTok coming at these young people who don't know what they want to do with their life, forcing them to try to sign these contracts. And when they don't agree to sign these contracts, they kill them off. Rest in peace to Huey Haha. Very unfortunate. But this is going to continue to be a trend, guys. And I've warned you guys about it already. That TikTok will sacrifice anybody they need to keep that app running with the control of Hollywood. It's a group of powerful people that control TikTok just like they control every other app. And like I told you guys, you're going to see a lot of TikTokers and YouTubers passing away because they don't agree to sign these contracts. And they're always going to, with their death, it's always going to be some suspicion around it. We've seen a lot of TikTokers dying too, a lot. Whether it's some kind of freak accident, whether it's somebody shooting them or a car accident, but we've been seeing a lot of TikTokers die. And surprisingly, not off of like crazy stunts that they do, because that'd be the stuff that you'd think you'd see them die off of, is something completely different. Anytime you're rising up in fame and Hollywood does not have their finger in there yet, these elites don't have their finger in there yet, best believe they're coming. They are coming. Either they got to, if they haven't got to you now, they will get to you at some point, guys. They like to control people's careers. Remember that. The elite's agenda is to control everybody's career that makes it. Anybody that's making any type of money, they want to control their career. And that's why you see a lot of legends now talk about how they don't get any money off of, any of their product. Because your work is your product. They don't make any money off of it because their labels control it. They was put into some shitty deals in the past. They're controlled by some shitty people. They use them for everything they got while you're on top. And then they kick you to the curb. Hopefully this next generation keeps fighting back. But somebody's got to expose TikTok, and I'm going to continue to expose them for what they're doing to these young people. They're trying to make these people turn into Hollywood people to where they can take advantage of them, blackmail them, and have control of them the rest of their careers. Everybody doesn't stand for that. Very unfortunate. Rest in peace, Rest in peace, Haha Huey. Very unfortunate. But people are going to start waking up and see and realize what's really going on. I warned you guys about this. The attack on TikTokers and YouTubers is coming into full effect now. Stay woke.